And so we're back renovating another one of my very old builds. This one in particular I built in 2016. So that was a very long time ago. Now it's not really the worst, but I just think it could be given a new lease of life and made to look a little bit more beautiful by use of some lovely custom content. So let's head on over to the build in question and I'm going to have a look around and we're going to decide what we're going to do. And so here we are with the build in question. Now this is a 64 by 64 lot taken up mostly by this big swimming pool slash lake that I built for this house in particular. It's not the worst. I can see what I was trying to do and I definitely didn't achieve it, especially with those absolutely laughable windows that we've got going up on the top there. And this is 2016. I was hoping for those roof windows by now from the Sims team. Do we have them? Do we? Hell. But we do have them in custom content. So I'm thinking about using them here. There are a lot of things I would like to change. I don't really hate the windows. I kind of think it looks like an American or Canadian lake house. That kind of vibe. But I think we could do one better with some custom content. I really, really do. I'd kind of like the idea that I had here with this like open atrium area of a living room. But I just don't think it was executed very well, especially with those color choices that I went for. Absolutely hideous indeed. What is this about? What is that yellow polka dotted bloody rug doing underneath of that table? That's what I would like to know. Absolutely not for that either. The wallpaper choice in here as well, it's just not, I'm not vibing with it. Same with the floor. This was the flooring of choice back in the day, the spooky stuff pack wooden flooring. I thought it was the best thing since sliced bread. And now I'm seeing it teamed with this like chocolate coloured wood and stuff. It's just, it makes me very sad. Really does. Kind of like this idea as well with the kitchen being here, but I don't like the use of half walls. I think we could execute that again a little bit better. And the fridge next to the oven. Where's the sink? Oh, it's over the other side. Not feeling that. The stairs are in a weird place. I'm not really vibing with that either. What is this area supposed to be? Maybe some kind of games room or something. I have no idea. What have we got going on here? Is this like a little entrance vestibule? It is. I've put a walk-in wardrobe in there for some reason as well. Out onto the deck, out into the decking on the back. This is probably where you enter the house. Is that right? I don't even know where you come from. Oh no, you come from a side entrance. Well, that's not very good either, to be honest with you. I don't really like the idea of coming through there. I might try and rethink that. Maybe not. Maybe I could make that work. We'll see what happens. The garden, not too bad. I mean, what's this doing here? That was when we didn't have like greenhouse stuff and I just used to put that everywhere. And there you go, greenhouse. Little barbecue moment we've got going on there. Fire pit. One of those hideous kind of slidey things. Not into that. This is obviously the boathouse. With a sized up toy boat in there as well, just for good measure. I'll make sure to rethink that as well once we get there. Little meditation balcony area. This is probably like a waste of space up here. I could probably get like another bedroom up here because from memory this was only a 2-bedroom. Yeah, it was only a 2-bedroom. We could probably make this into a 4-bedroom. Maybe we could have this as like a little separate living area, so even a 4-bedroom. We'll see what happens with that. Bedroom choices. We've got kids' bedrooms in here. Again, I'm using this bloody brick to death. I've noticed in all of my older builds, I used this in most of them, even when it didn't make sense. And it doesn't make sense in here, not at all. Maybe not anywhere else apart from like this chimney breast. It would be fine there. The floor plan itself, it's not the worst. I mean, look at this bathroom for a start. That is the worst. That is just not for me. I don't know what I was thinking there with the big windows and the huge big blubber blinds. I'm not feeling that. We'll cut the size of that down. We'll rethink the floor plan in here, definitely. But I definitely want to extend it and make it look a little bit bigger. Now for the outside, I do love the kind of wraparound balcony moment that we've got going on. I actually do quite like this texture on the roof for this build. And I like this roof shape weirdly. I don't know why. I just think the pillars look a little bit strange. We'll see what happens with that. That might all change. But yeah, we're gonna make something of this a little bit better. So let's start deleting shit to begin with. And you're gonna go into a speed build portion, and I'm gonna delete all of the stuff that I just don't think makes sense. And so here we are. I got rid of everything that we did not need, and it just looked a little bit janky. I have changed a few things, including the height of the walls. I've gone down to a short height wall, or short wall height for both of the levels. I just think it's going to work. I've also extended the size of these and just put them out the back of the house like this, because I want to get some extra bedrooms in here. I really, really do. Same with downstairs as well. I've stripped out most of everything from downstairs. We're going to rework all of the wallpapers and the interiors once we get to it. But I think it looks okay for the minute. I think that's a good palette to start off with. I really, really do. But what I want to do is pick out the wallpapers, the windows, and get a decent floor plan in on the inside before we move any further. So the wallpapers we're going to go for is the base game brick one. I do love that one, and we were using that originally in places. And the horse ranch kind of log sort of vibe. I do like it. I think we can hit it a little bit better with some other things, but I think that's the direction that I want to go in. I also got rid of the boathouse off the top here, or the roof piece, because I actually want to build a separate area over here. So I'm going to do that now, I think. So if we get down to this level, we're going to need like a 3 wide in the front. It doesn't need to be massive. Just be around about that kind of size. And I might even make this into an inside room as well, or at least an area where they can actually get up to use this. We'll see what happens with that. Let me see this. Yeah, that could work. I'm going to wrap you. I still haven't done most of the bloody wallpapers here. You can see me. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. But it is looking a lot better. I will say that. I'm going to do the bottom half in this texture. Get you all the way around there, my love. Gorgeous. Yeah, I think that could work. And then I'm going to do the top half in that lovely log siding with the same-ish kind of roof that we had on it before. So I'm going to pull you all the way across. It was kind of low level. It was very low profile, kind of like that, I think. Yeah, I think that could work. And then using that log siding on there as well. And the same texture we got going on here. So it's definitely going to be a bit more of a contemporary looking lake house, but it's going to be an improvement nonetheless, you know? Yeah, I think I can work with that. There are a few other things I want to perfect, and it's this fence around here, and I maybe want to change the glass fence at the top. I'm going to see what happens with that. Yeah, the fence from Snowy Escape works a lot better, I think, and I've put it everywhere. I'm into that. I do believe I'm into that. So what I need to decide on now is a floor plan. A floor plan into the interiors, which in turn will give me the ideas of what windows to use. So that is what I'm going to crack on with now. Floor plan and windows have been chosen. So I've used these ones up here in the roofline. They're from the Organic collection, I do believe. They are. And they don't look great from the inside. They don't. I'll show you once we get into there, but I'm going to put them in it there anyway. It just looks like a lake house to me, and that's what we're going for. Yes, we are indeed. So I'm going to use the Organic windows as well. I'm going to pop one each next to each other like this, all the way along, and we'll put you down to there. I can't remember what I did with you, to be honest. We're going to flop one to there. We're going to use the bifold doors, which I absolutely love. I think I did that actually, yeah, just so it matched in. There we go. That's a nice bit of frontage going on there. And as we go around with all the other windows, I'll show you kind of the floor plan that I've put together. It's very similar, very similar to the kind of original build, but I wanted to put my own stamp on things just so it looks a little bit better. 4 bedrooms, quite small bedrooms though. Well, it's almost a 5-bedroom really. So 2 bedrooms here. One of them's got an ensuite here. And then we've got 2 bedrooms over here with each with their own ensuite. I may go down the route of putting in another ensuite on this side. I'm just a bit worried about space. So hopefully we can get one in there. I would like to. Still the same walkway across as well. And then it comes down through the stairs onto this way, which is going to be another wall of windows and also some bifold doors. So that's what we're going to do there. Let's get this all up first, shall we? So I can, again, see what I'm doing. Because I can't bloody see, and all these trees keep getting in the way, and the camera lifts up on this side. It's a mess. I just had to go out and run some errands, so I probably look a bit disheveled. Oh, not too bad. I got rained on. It absolutely pissed down when I was out, and I was fuming. because I knew I had to get back and record. But, you know, that's life. C'est la vie, as they say, you know? Sous la vue. Sous la vue, as they say. I'm going to use these doors here from each of the bedrooms. So they've each got their own door out onto their own private balcony area, or shared balcony. But, you know, they've got their own little aspect out here, and that's good. Going to do 2 of these windows back here. I'm using all of the organic and spoons windows, I think. I think these are the spoons ones. Yeah, they are. From Harry. So I'm going to put these back here like this. That looks marvellous. And then again, I'm going to do... I think I did a smaller one here. Yeah, I did. I did a smaller window on this part. Just because it fit in a little bit better. I might even go a little bit more central with it. Let me see that. Does that look okay? I think it does. Oh, that one there's a bit high though. So we put these up a little bit higher up here. Okay, well that's fine. And then down here, I kept them on the floor. And this is going to go into what will be a dining area. We're going to do a dining area in here. Kitchen wrapped around in this area here. So very much all open plan still. Little living area here. This is just going to be a vestibule and stair area. I think what I want to do is maybe put something that they could play, like a games table or something there. Considering this is going to be a rental property, I think that would work quite nicely. There is an entrance over here, which you come in through this door into like a boot room. And then this is going to be a bathroom in here. So a nice big bathroom on the bottom ground level. Stunning. Which in turn, I've put a little window in just there. And then from the dining room itself... Oh, I didn't put that window there. I'm getting distracted, I know. I'm going to put windows on each side of the dining room. And I'm thinking about getting rid of these rocks and this like foliage out here. Or maybe just even the rocks. I might sort the foliage out a little bit and do a little bit more of a different look to the landscaping. Not hugely different, but I think I want to get rid of the flowers and stuff and keep it primarily ferns and things. I think that's what I want to do. I really do. What was I going to say to you? Oh, this Saturday coming, I'm out recording another video for my other YouTube channel. It's going to be a lovely little day hike in my home county of Devon as well. It's about 20 minutes from my house and I absolutely love it there. So be on the lookout for it, my darlings, because that's going to be coming on my other channel next week. Other channel is linked down below or on my page normally. Same with these bedrooms as well. Each got their own little access out from here. And then coming over to here, this is just going to be a really nice main bedroom is what I'm going to do here. So they're all kind of smaller bedrooms in here, but this one's going to be the main suite. And I think what I want to do is tie in like a bathroom down here, get some stairs up here as well, and then just have a really lovely plush looking bathroom on that side. But look at the improvement on that just by changing the windows and the wallpapers. I'm really, really pleased with how it looks. So what I want to do now is get these pillars into much better areas. Last time I had them right on the edge and I just didn't really vibe with it. I think what I need to do is come in one on each sort of edge there. And I think that would be better. Yes. And then the same here as well. I'll do one maybe there actually. Let me have a little look. Yeah, that's better. So if I can do one there, I can do one there. And then one in from here and down. And then there we go. Bob's your Uncle Fanny is your step aunt. And then, wow, that was really aggressive, wasn't it? And then what I'm going to do is pop you there. And then flop you to there as well, my darling. Same on this side as well. So, boop-de-de-doo and a skibbity-bop-de-bop like that. Oh, I'm very much for that. We've got to think about realistic kind of placements for this, really. So it looks like it's being supported. So I think what I want to do is bring that one underneath of there as well. Yeah. And I've already put one there. So maybe if I do one, maybe... Oh, I don't want it to be in the middle of the glass. If I did it like that, it's kind of on the frame of the glass underneath. Yeah. So that feels a little bit more realistic to me now because it's kind of being held up nicer. Let me see. Yes, that's the tickety-boo right there, loves. It really is. Very nice. So into the back garden. I liked this fence and I changed the colour to it and I was like, do you know what? That could actually work here. It is a little bit of a lighter brown, but I think I'm going to vibe with it anyway and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this fence. Maybe they just stained it instead, kept the original fence, but absolutely stained it. And I'm kind of into it. I'm going to get rid of these. I don't understand why those are there, to be honest with you. And what I might do is grab this fence for window shopping and bring that along to there. and then get rid of that. Just have the grass underneath of it. That looks great. Thank you for taking all of that away. I'll just get it out manually. Yeah, that's a bit better. It just gives it a little bit more green space up here. I am going to keep this, but I'm going to go down the route of putting in some custom content with this, because I'm sure there is a custom content one of these. Am I right in that thinking like that way? And I can't speak. Oh, there is. Look, it's from Jardin. Yes, we're going to do that. Get rid of that garish one and put in this one here instead. I don't know what way it needs to go. Maybe it goes this way so they can like slide off the edge. I've no idea. Let's put it like that anyway. That's a bit better. Yes, I much prefer that. I am going to edit these flowers as well. I just think they look a little bit too cartoonish here. We'll do something completely different there too. Maybe just stick with the ferns and the surrounding kind of landscape, what I've done. And I also need to edit all of the plants, make them not poke through the fence as well. Okay, I'm into it. Again, I do like this barbecue area, but I think we can do even better with some custom content there. I'm going to keep these out. I think they're absolutely fine. And the bird feeder. And that as well. So I'm going to pull out all of the stuff I think this back yard area needs. And then we'll place it around together. So here we go. We've streamlined it. We're going to make a start. So we're going to start off with the barbecue area first. So I definitely want to use this one here from the Jardin collection. I think that will fit in there an absolute dream. I might actually need to get the grid on for this. Yes. So I'm going to put you around to there. Going to put a sink there, I think. So I'll do another little bit there. Then I need to do a little corner moment. Where are you? There you are, my love. Little corner moment. Little corner moment in here. And then I'm going to flop this all the way along. Do I want to go another one? Yeah, let's make it extra wide. Why not? And then I'm going to get 2 bars in. I'm going to flop one to there. And then I'm going to flop one right next to it as well. Gorgeous. So we can get some drink on the go. I am definitely going to be furnishing this for a vacation home, so I'm not going to be putting in too much kind of personal detail, if you know what I mean. Sinks go in there, Aiden, for goodness sake. There she is. We'll flop you into roundabout there. Oh, that's perfect. Yes. Oh, I like that. I do. I absolutely like that. That's going to be lovely at night. I definitely want to use some kind of lighting around here as well. I might even use some of the in-game ones to put a bit of lighting here. I'm wondering, what about if I pull this so it kind of like, one more, maybe 2, no, 1. And then in here, what I could do is get a bin. I think that would work out quite nicely, actually. I can use this one. And then at least there is a bin outside as well. Yeah, that's better. I like that. It's much better indeed. We're going to use this here for kind of alfresco outside barbecue moments. I am going to be doing another dining area, but I want to do a big table underneath of some cover. This is for the sunshine, you know. I also got rid of all of those gardening pieces as well, just because this is going to be a rental. They're not going to be wanting to be doing gardening, are they, when you're coming away for a little holiday? It's not the vibe. Little seating area over here. I want to use this big peacock chair. I'm going to flop you to there and put a nice big tree next to you. Let's flop you around a little bit more, my love, like this one. This was a bit of a difficult space because of this pillar, so I had to work around it, and this is what I came up with. So what I did was flop you into there like this, as close as I possibly could, and then you can go there. Lovely. And I think that's still covered. Yeah, that should be fine. And then we've got this torch for the evening as well. It lights up with a lovely flame. I think that will look really nice there. And then just a little coffee table. A little coffee table off to the side of it, just in case they want to bring out some drinks and sit under here, you know? Vibing with that indeed. And then down towards this way, went off the idea of putting plants around here just because I really want to get a swing set in here. If you're bringing kids, you want them to have something to do in the garden. I think a swing set is going to be the ticket. I will perfect that terrain paint in just a second. I also put up windows onto this area here as well. So we've got a little door here. We've got windows into this area with some stairs. This is going to be a bathroom in here. There's access out onto the little decking area where they can get into the lake and have a swim. And then upstairs, this kind of wraps around here, comes over this way. And I'm going to put the bed in here. And I'm going to try and squeeze a wardrobe at this point, I think. I think we might be able to get a smaller one in there. And that's all they're going to need, really. And then we can sort out the decking in just a second as well. For here, what I want to do is put up a little fire pit. You know, all of those little camping activities. And I thought these chairs are absolutely perfect. Am I doing this correctly? I don't think I am. I think it's more like that, isn't it? There we go. Yes, let me just see where you are. You're not kind of like, no, that's fine. I am going to pull you up one more, though. Lovely job. There's a nice little area for them to come and sit out here. It's getting very contemporary here, and I do like it. So here is where I want to put the dining area. Now, I haven't really picked out the dining table and chairs yet, so let me do that. I'm going to use the Fayun dining table from Harry, and then what I'm going to do is use the same chairs that we've used on that other table, but flop it around here, and I think it fits in there okay. It does. It's just a little bit too close to here, so I am going to drag this back just another one, and maybe drag that in one more there. They should be able to get in and use that. It should be absolutely fine. Oh yes, I'm into that. Very nice indeed. And then to get up here, I pulled out these stepping stones. So I'm going to flop these all the way along. Just differing the orientation just so it doesn't look too copy-paste. And I'm kind of for that. Yes. Okay. Lovely. So what we need to think of now is lighting. I definitely want to light this area up nicely, and I maybe just want to get a few more plants out, and I think that will be the backyard area finished. There we go. All of the lighting has been chosen. I've also perfected up the terrain paint a little bit everywhere as well. So I've gone for some festoon lighting down by the side of the fence. Is it pontoon or festoon? I think I just make it up as I go along, to be honest. Put that little wooden moment up there above that entrance to that door. And I've also done some spotlights on the decking area themselves, just so it gives it a nice glow in the evening. A little light here. I put a little stereo out here as well, just in case they want to listen to some music while they're having some dinner. What else did I do? I think that was about it, really. And I just lit up this area over here as well. Rather nicely. I think that's going to work absolutely spiffingly well. It really is. So what we're going to do now is move on to the front area of the decking. Now, I don't want to do too much here, really. I'm thinking some sun loungers on here would look really nice on the actual kind of... Is this a pontoon? I have no idea. But I think that's what I want to do. I want to put some sun loungers along here. And I just want to perfect up the terrain and the landscaping around the front here as well. And I think that's about it until we get up into the bedrooms. And then I want to put a few things out on the actual balconies themselves. So let's do that. And let's go for my favourite. These ones here from my wedding stories. I've still yet to find a sun lounger, even custom content, that I prefer to this one. This is my absolute go-to. I think it's perfect. I think what I want to do is maybe groups of 2. I'm going to do 6 of them because there are quite a few bedrooms here. So you can imagine you could have a lot of Sims coming to stay on this lot. Maybe if I group them that close together. And then did the same here. And then another one maybe around here. Is that correct? Let me see this. Yes, something like that. I'm not going to do any kind of parasol or anything. I'm just going to keep it completely out in the open. And I think what I want to do as well, just to stop the Sims from, or not stop them from jumping in, because they can do what they want. But I would like to put in some kind of ladder into the pool, or into the lake, sorry. I think that would be the way to go. And I'm going to go for a black one on either side here, I think. In fact, I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do 1 there. I'm going to do 1 there. Is that correct? It looks to be. And I'm going to do 1 in the middle there as well. They've kind of got options depending on what side of the lake they want to swim on. And this is a huge lake. And it is a swimming pool as well, because that's what we had at that time. So I think it's going to work out quite nicely. Yes, very nice. And as I said, I want to perfect up these a little bit. These, for a start, could be coloured to black so they could hide away a little bit more. We will move that one. And I'm not going to do too much here. I think I'm just going to get rid of those low-level flowers and go for something a little bit more dark green. And maybe just reduce the amount of ferns I've got here. I don't really like those here. Let's get you gone and you. And I'm going to come around this way and do the same over here as well. There's enough ferns there. That's fine. And I think I'm going to do some kind of little half wall down here, actually. Only a small one. Something like this, just so it borders it in quite nice. Yes. Same with this one. Beautiful job. And then I'm going to do the same over this way here as well. And there we go. That just looks a little bit more streamlined and a little bit more fitting with the rest of the lake house. while still maintaining the original structure and look. Yeah, I think that looks fine. Okay, so just to finish off out here, I'm not going to do too much out here. I think the lake is the moment, you know. I don't want to put anything else up here. I think it's absolutely fine. But I do want to put some lighting. So I am going to use these and I am going to size them down like I did in the backyard area. And I'm just going to flop these in random spaces. It doesn't really matter if they're equal. Even though the Virgo in me just let out a little whimper. I'm going to get rid of you. Don't like you here anymore. I'm going to flop these to here. And is that right? I mean, they've got to be equal this side. I am not a sadist. Sadist? Sadist? It's one of them. I'm not one of those. So I am going to pop them equally on each side. There we go. That's stunning. I've used these drain pipes for some reason. I think I was like trying to make it look like the end of a dock. Oh, is that what it's called? Maybe. I'm going to use these and I'm just going to whiffle these and put them on top of here, I think. If that will look okay. It might look okay. Let me just see how this is going to look. Can we get you there? Yeah, why not? You know? Absolutely, why not? And the same on the other side as well. Gorgeous. And let's see what that looks like at night. Oh, that's given me a lovely glow. Yeah, I'm into that. Very, very nice indeed. Yeah, I'm happy with the exterior on the ground level. I think what we need to do is go and do the decking to each of the rooms once we actually get to them. I think that will kind of make a little bit more sense. I'm not going to do too much on them. I think areas to sit out and enjoy the views would be perfect. So with that being said, I think what we should do is get into the actual interiors themselves. I'm going to pull out absolutely everything that I'm going to be furnishing this whole bottom level with, and we will put it back together. Okay, so one furnished bottom level coming right up. We've gone for a kind of like rusticy, sort of ranchy sort of feel in here, but we've still kept it semi-contemporary as well. Just mixed in a little bit of furniture. Using that organic rug to begin with. Can you bloody get on my cursor? Thank you. Using this lovely Woodland Ranch sofa from Pierre Sim. I love that sofa so much. And then again over on this side too. I may put some pillows on there. I'm not too sure yet. We'll see what happens. I'm going to use this lovely table. I love this. I think this is from Felix. Oh no, sorry, it's not. It's from Woodland Ranch. I absolutely love the detail on top of this. I think it's really nice. And I put a little candle on top of a tray on top of it like that. We're going to use this. We're going to use this little cow skull. And I'm going to put it right above the fireplace like that. Oh, that's very nice indeed. Little bookcase around here. I still want them to have some things to do. This is a holiday rental, so I'm not going to personalize it too much. But I still want it to look attractive with plants and just nice furniture, you know? Some lovely bit of woodwork going on with this table here. I did pop a little picture of a farmyard just above it like that with a cactus on top and those lights, because there's no lights kind of dangling down from here. I really wanted to just light this place a little bit better when it comes to the evening. We'll start over... No, we won't. We'll go with this way. Dining table. We've gone for this dining table here. Let me get it in the right position. I think that needs to come down one there. There we go. Perfect. So a nice kind of like A-frame dining table with these wishbone chairs. I just think it looks nice and rustic. And I put a little fruit bowl on top with some peaches in. And then I use this rug here that I have sized up by 1.1 just so it fit on there even better. And I love that rug. You all know I love that rug. Well, if you don't, you do now. And this I'm going to tuck it right in to the frame of that window there and put that in there as well. We can just pretend that that kind of got built around it. And that's from the Organic collection. Yeah, I like that. Little bay window, just because it's got that like lovely view out from here. I think it would be marvellous. And look at the view of this lake with Henford-on-Bagley in the background. It just looks lush. I'm absolutely for that. I really am. What else have we got going on here? This chair here, I just thought it looked a little bit whimsical. And it just looked really nice and handmade. So I thought it looked nice as a little statement chair over in the corner there. Like that. Very nice indeed. This plant I put in the other corner just to splash a little bit of green into this room. And I'm very much for that as well. Yeah. Yeah, that's very nice. I didn't put anything down here apart from a grandfather clock. Again, I wanted to go for that rustic vibe, but I like hitting kind of old antique pieces with kind of contemporary sort of windows and stuff. I think it looks really nice. That's nice. And then the kitchen. So we're using this kitchen here, which is the Grove kitchen. Yeah, Felix's Grove kitchen with Harry's coastal oven. Just like the concrete and the wood mix in here. And the reason I'm using this kitchen in particular is because of the cupboards. I just think the cupboards look lovely in this place. It's got those like old sort of like brackets on the side of them. And I think that looks marvellous. I really do. And then this bit here comes onto the end like that. So we've got a lovely end piece. And then over to this way, we'll get in all of this. Let's just chuck it in there first, and then we can place it around. Where's the other bits? There they are. We can place it around together. Coffee machine, all important coffee machine for their mornings, you know. And then I was like, do I want cupboards here? No, we do not. So I've done 2 big shelves from Pierre Sim's mid-century collection, mid-century modern. And I think I'm going to go up one more, actually. Yeah, flop them around to there. And then I'm going to pop these pans just underneath of them, like this. Just on the edge here. I think it would work quite nicely. Is that the right height? That is. And then a smaller one just to go with it. Just up to there like that. Oh, that's nice, that. I do enjoy it. And then a little bin. I'm going to slide the bin down and pop it in that position there like that. You know, I like that. I do like that kitchen, especially with that like stone at the back. I think that really, really works. Very nice. Let's move on. So over to this way. I said I wanted a little bit of an area where they could have a little bit of a game, you know. I would love a snooker or a pool table in The Sims. We don't have that. So ping pong it is. And I've used the black one just to blend it in. I forgot to take this away, but we've got a little piano here as well. I thought that would have been nice. Nice little addition to a holiday home. Where's all my other bits and bobs? Where did I put them all? Oh, I put them all around here, look. So over on this side, I thought this little area, because it's got that really nice big window, would work well as like a little reading nook, or just somewhere where you want to come and sit and chill and maybe listen to somebody on the piano or something. I thought that would be a nice little touch. Let's get it into a good position like that. And then I put a little table with a rock salt or a salt lamp just by the side of it. And I think they're gorgeous, especially this one here. This one's from Charlie Pancakes. I like the one in game, but I do prefer Charlie's version. It's lovely. And then into a bathroom, you can see I've used this stone, and I've used that stone in all of the bathrooms as well. I just think, again, it just adds to that kind of rusticy sort of feel. We're going to do a shower in here. It is going to be a wet room. I'm going to put the shower to there like that. The bath goes into this position here, just by the window. Let me get you out from there a little bit more. There we are. Nothing's clipping, is it? Well, slightly. I can move it in a little bit more. There we go. That's better. Lovely little bath there. Sink, very much going for black sort of accents with the bathroom. So I think it's just going to, it sits nicely against the dark wood in my eyes. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to put this toilet maybe a little bit closer in, actually, just because of that door. I want that door to open nicely. Yeah, that'll be fine. This otherwise very sort of classic shaped mirror, but I just think it works in here. Very nice. And then a little towel rail. I'm going to flop up to there like that with a complimentary towel for your showers. Very nice. And then this little entrance area here, which is kind of the boot room, really. I'm going to do a nice long bench so they can all sit down to put their hiking boots on or something if they want to get out for a hike. And then I'm going to use this here, which is a wardrobe, but I just think it works well to like hang up your jackets and your coats and stuff. And I'm going to pop you down to there. And then I'm going to bring this forward. Have that as the rug, the entrance foot rubbing rug. And a little mirror up to the top just to check yourself out before you leave. You know, I think that's going to work really nicely. I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it indeed. It's almost making me want to change the orientation of the door, which I am going to do, just so it opens and it goes into this space here rather against the bench there. But that's it. I'm really happy with how that turned out. That is much more me, how I like to decorate now. And I think it's a vast improvement. Yes, we are using CC, but I don't know, just something nice. I forgot to say I'll put a big mirror there as well. So when you come down the stairs, you can check yourself out while you're walking down it. Bloody lovely. Anyway, what we're going to do now is move on to the bedrooms. So again, I'm going to pull out absolutely everything here and we're going to furnish the whole place. And so here we are with the final bits and bobs. So we're going to start over here on the smaller double rooms. I decided on making these two smaller double rooms. I know, shocking. But I just wanted to have the option of if you're going away with friends and stuff and they bring their kids as well, they have their own kind of separate bedrooms as well. Or maybe like teenagers, if a teenager wanted a double bed themselves, you've got that option then. I've literally furnished them all the same as well. We need to remember that this is like a rental property. So again, not massive amounts of detail, just everything that they're going to need for a wonderful holiday. I'm going to flop that into that point there. And then I'm going to put this mirror just off to the side of it like this. Flop you to around about there. I think that's absolutely spiffingly fine. Just out here as well, I'm just going to do two really simple chairs that I can imagine them coming out, sitting and getting in that gorgeous view, you know? Oh, I'm for it, I really am. Same over here as well, boring, but they're all, it's not boring. Aiden, how dare you say that? But they are the same, you know? But they're all different orientations, so I thought I'd just show you how I furnished them all. This wardrobe, I can't really, I think I put you over here. Yeah, I did, because the door opens there. So this one goes in that point there like that. This one here, I tucked this one into the corner over by the door. I'm going to get that little rug in and just flop you just at the foot of the bed and into the main sort of bedroom area. I did put two chairs here actually, but I put these kind of like close to the window. So I don't know if they're going to be able to get in and use these. I think that they should be able to. Let me pull you back a little bit further. I think it was more around there. They've got the option to just be able to sit out and just look at the trees, to be honest. I mean, I'd be happy with that. I don't know about you lot. Same with these side tables as well. Gone for a simple like pillar side table with a lantern on top, bringing in that rustic edge. I just think it's going to work really nicely there. Yeah, really simple, but I think it's really effective. Bringing in the same chairs as well. Two of the chairs outside every bedroom. You know, I can imagine the chairs have got a little spring to them, so it'd be relaxing to sit in them as well. And then with these two here, you can obviously see I've furnished all of the en-suites as well. They've got toilets, they've got the lot, and I've decided to put bunk beds in all of the rooms as well. So it kind of maximizes the amount of children that you can have in here too. So Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. You've got 20 children, get them in the bloody lake house. That's what I say. A little cheeky wardrobe. This one does cut slightly into the window, but I'm all right with that. That's fine. It's fine. We can get past that. And really simple with the children's bedrooms. What I've done is a little stool in here and a toy box as well. I put the toy box just by the window here. Just so they've got an activity, but they're going to be outside. They're going to be splashing around in the lake, aren't they? They're not going to want to be sat inside. Well, with today's children, you never know. They want to be on their iPads and stuff, don't they? Again, a couple of chairs. I know there's children here, but they can come out and sit on the chairs. Children can sit on chairs. I know, shocking. Same with this one here, but we are going for a different orientation. So I'm going to put the double, the bunk bed there. I might size this one down. Yeah, I'm going to keep it to around about there. Oh, got itchy nose. What does that mean? Someone's told me many times before, but I just don't know what it means. I've just forgot even. Toy box into that corner there. And then I'm going to put that little reindeer stool just into that corner there. I just think that was very nice and aesthetic, that little reindeer stool with this particular style and that we're furnishing in anyway. And again, a couple of chairs out there as well, taking in that wonderful view. So this is the main kind of like bedroom, really. It's exactly the same as the others, but it's just a bit bigger. That's all I've done with it, really. I might actually, now I'm thinking about it, I'm going to pull in a couple of chairs for in here. I think that would be the tickety-boo. This wardrobe I tucked into this area here. And where did I put the mirror? Oh, I got rid of the bloody mirror. For goodness sake, Aiden. Back over here. Get that mirror. And I put the mirror at a bit of a jaunty angle around here. No, I didn't. I remember what I did. I pulled this a little bit. Oh, no, it was a bit further away, wasn't it? I pulled it over to here like that. just like that. Same with you there. And then I grabbed this mirror and chucked it into this corner. So they at least got somewhere where they can get ready, you know. I also put a couple of sun loungers on this bit as well, so they've got the option. I might do a couple of chairs as well, so they have, again, more options, because it is the kind of main suite area, so they can come and sit or lie down. The option is there for them. And I'm going to bring in those chairs again, and I'm going to flop you. Where would you would want to look out that way, wouldn't you, really? So if I can maybe get one there, and then one around about there. Let me see this. They should be able to get through the front there and behind it. Oh, beautiful job. And I'm going to bring in another one of those rugs. Flop this underneath the bed. I think I want to put it underneath the bed. Yeah, I'm going to do it like that. Oh, that's nice. And I've also furnished the bathroom down here as well. This one's got a full bath in. And I thought, being a lake, maybe putting a couple of jet skis out. So I'm going to do this. Flop them either side there. I have no idea if they can use them on swimming pools. I wouldn't imagine so. Because you'd have Sims whipping around in your swimming pools, wouldn't you? But that's it. That is the tickety-boo. That is the new and improved lake house with some lovely costume content. I must say, it does look really nice from the lake view. That's very, very nice indeed. Yeah, I do enjoy that. Lovely jubbly. So this is the exterior. They've got this huge lake to swim around in. I'm really happy with the landscaping that I did here for this lake all those years ago. Very, very, very proud of you, Aidan. I also put out a couple of floaties as well onto the pool. I forgot to mention that. So we've got the little dock area with all of the sun loungers. There is a rug there for some reason. I know why, because that goes in front of these little sofas or these little armchairs there. How very dare you. So it kind of wraps all the way around. You've got bifolding doors into the main living area there. We'll go in through the main entrance though. We'll have a look at the back garden first. So lovely jubbly. This is the way that you get in over this side. And then you've got this wonderful big decking area with lovely seating. A nice barbecue and bar area. A little kids play area with a splash. Whatever they're called. No idea. Fire pit. More outside dining. And then we've got the entrance into the kind of main suite over there as well. Let's go in through the front door though. And work our way right through the house this way. So in we come into a boot room. It's just got lovely little places where you can put all your bits and bobs. And then it comes into the main cabin itself, the main lake house. I do like how this looks, I must admit, with that sun coming through and those floor to ceiling windows. Ignore the ceiling. I would love if that, just pretend that that's like a lovely wood, like what's on the walls. I hope we get that option one day. I really, really do. Even with a custom content creator, please do that. I would love you forever. But yeah, living room, looking out right onto the lake. Oh, stunning. Wraps around this way. Fire there. We've got a little ping pong table. Again, with double aspect windows on this side as well. That looks out onto the back patio area. Stairs to upstairs. And then we come round into the dining room. Beautiful job. And a lovely kitchen over at the bottom there as well. With windows as well. I like these windows because it kind of looks right out onto the lake when you're doing your dishes and whatnot. Anyway, before we go up the stairs, we do have a bathroom down here. So we've got a lovely full bath in here. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, how very dare you. I'll make sure to sort that as well. Is that the same in there too? It is, look. How dare it. Piano there. Come up the stairs. I'm only going to show you a couple of the bedrooms because they're all the bloody same. You've seen them. So let's start over in the double bedrooms. So if we can get through into this one. Got lovely views of the lake here. From your bed. And then you've also got access out onto the balconies. And that one goes into the other room around there as well. Beautiful. So in we go. Over to the other side. And into one of the children's bedrooms. We'll go in this one here. So bunk beds. Got their wardrobe. Got their toy box. Got their little reindeer chair. And they've all got a little ensuite as well. And then they've got access themselves out onto the balcony area too. Gorgeous, gorgeous things. Lovely. And then this is the main suite, really. Nice double bedroom with a beautiful view. Bob's your uncle. Fanny is your absolute aunt. And then we have got that bathroom underneath of it as well. So they've got a full bath underneath of it too. And then access out through that way to get on the jet skis if they may wish, you know? I'm very proud. Very proud of how this came out. I think it is a much bigger improvement as to what we had before. That's for sure. But anyway, my loves, I'm going to leave you now. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back on tomorrow with a Google Earth build, so be on the lookout for that. Leave me some lovely comments down below, and I'll see you all then. Goodbye.